Hey there, good morning. Just moments ago, federal authorities, they unsealed their indictments against Sean Combs. He is being charged with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation when it comes to some of those sex workers as well.
Hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs is in custody this morning after being detained overnight by federal authorities in New York. According to a person familiar with the situation, Combs was caught off guard by his arrest in the lobby of the Park Hyatt Hotel, where he'd been living for several weeks. But it comes 6 months after law enforcement sources told NBC that federal agents searched Combs' properties in Miami and Los Angeles, finding guns and seizing computers and cell phones. Those raids carried out on search warrants out of New York into allegations of sex trafficking, according to a source familiar with the matter. Since November 2023, Combs has also been hit with multiple civil lawsuits with similar allegations, including sexual assault, sex trafficking, and illegal distribution of guns and drugs.
He's going to plead not guilty, obviously. He's going to fight this with all of his energy and all of his might and the full confidence of his lawyers.
Just last week, former Danity Kane member Dawn Richard alleging in a lawsuit Combs sexually assaulted her, deprived her of food and sleep, and refused to pay her adequately. In a statement, Combs' attorney called it an attempt to rewrite history and said Richard had manufactured a series of false claims, all in the hopes of trying to get a payday. In May, CNN aired this disturbing video of the rapper chasing down and attacking his longtime girlfriend Cassie Ventura at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
The hip-hop producer issuing an apology video after the footage became public, acknowledging the incident which he'd previously denied.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
According to Combs' attorney, he is actually in the federal courthouse behind me now. He's waiting to be arraigned, and in a short time, there is going to be a press conference held by the U.S. Attorney's Office. Savannah?
All right, Chloe, thank you very much. Let's turn to NBC senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett. We just got this document. It's incredibly disturbing, these allegations.
Yeah, the details are here, and we now know at least what the charges are, Savannah. Sex trafficking, racketeering, what is that? A criminal conspiracy. And what was the purpose, at least according to prosecutors, was for him to fulfill his own sick needs, and he did it through forced labor, interstate transportation of purposes of prostitution, coercion, essentially giving women drugs and money for his own means. Now, it's very clear here that they have a lot of details, but we don't have, obviously, names and things like that. They're trying to protect people. It's also clear other people were involved in helping him in this effort, and so it'll be interesting to see whether anyone else is caught up in this and anyone else is arrested or indicted.
All of that alleged in the indictment, and we'll see what proof the prosecutors have as it goes forward in the legal scenario. But so he's got this arraignment. Then what would you expect? I mean, the big question is whether he'll be permitted to be released on bail.
And we should find out what prosecutors' position is on that later today. He's going to go into court. He's going to plead not guilty, according to his attorney. And then they're going to discuss the conditions of his confinement. I mean, he's been arrested overnight, but we'll see what happens, obviously, in the weeks ahead. But this is a long road. This is just the first step in what's going to be a very long process.
And there are quite disturbing details in here about the allegations against him having essentially interstate line sex parties with drugs, that kind of thing. This is separate from the civil lawsuits that we've seen, although it may be that some of those complaining witnesses in the civil lawsuits could be witnesses here.
May easily have gone in front of the grand jury. We just don't know. Those will, again, come out eventually at trial.
All right. So the news this morning, Laura Jarrett, Sean Combs has been indicted officially by a grand jury here in New York on 3 counts: racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. We'll continue to cover this breaking story here in New York. But for the moment, Laura, thank you, and Chloe as well. Appreciate that. Hoda?
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.